I'm Logan Duvall, and another way to experience Arkansas agriculture is with the specialty crop, watermelons. Here in Grady, Arkansas at the Carpenter Family Farm, we are going to see the entire process.
I'm Abraham Carpenter Jr. I'm the manager of Carpenter Produce Farm, located in Grady, Arkansas, Lincoln County. My family and I grow over 1,500 acres of produce and ship it all over the nation. Some of our major clients are Walmart, Kroger's, Metropolitan Foods, but we ship it all over the nation. Watermelons, greens, you name it. We grow over probably 25, 30 different varieties of produce.
My name is Danny Carpenter. I'm with Carpenter's Produce. My special watermelons, we got the 720s. We have about 200 to 300 acres of watermelons, but we rotate them, keep them rotated. And guys, we have the best 720 watermelons in the state.
We got a good staff of H2A workers that we get in every year, in addition to the 35 family members, and they work just as diligently as we do.
When it's harvest time, that means it's work time. It's time to get it sun up to sundown. We get out there early in the morning at 6 o'clock, and we don't shut it down until around about 6 o'clock that afternoon. So harvest season is time to really get it. When you get it firsthand experience, my guys, when they see a watermelon, it's got a little curve on the end, that watermelon ready to go.
A lot of farmers are really becoming interested in specialty crops. Specialty crops, they have an increase in value compared to some row crops, and the farmers are seeing that, and we're seeing an increase in acreage, I believe, due to that.
We got several markets. We have two in Little Rock. We got one downtown next to the Clinton's Library, and we on Chico and Baseline Road. We have one in Pine Bluff, and you know, we got a whole lot of local stores that we sell to. We enjoy serving our people. It doesn't make a difference what nation or color you are. We love everybody. Carpenters love everybody.
We take pride in digging in the dirt. We take pride in growing the watermelons, the cantaloupes. We take pride in cooking the food. When you grow it and cook it with love, that makes all the difference, brother.
From field to market to kitchen, there's lots of ways to experience Arkansas agriculture, fresh or with an amazing recipe.
I'm Margie Raimondo. I'm the chef and the farmer here at Urbana Farmstead. We're here just off of Arch Street in Little Rock. So we have a farm, a market, and also this beautiful kitchen. We're lucky here in Arkansas because we have incredible watermelon from different regions. And watermelon just says sizzling summer, right? So you have to have a watermelon. And if you think that the watermelon rind is just for the compost, think again. You can pickle watermelon rind, and this watermelon rind recipe is fantastic. It's the perfect combination of tang, sweetness, and spice. The starting point is, of course, to get the skin off here. We don't want the skin. There's two actually ways you can do it. You can just take a knife like I'm doing here and just go ahead and go down. Or if you want, you can actually cut your rind off in pieces. You're basically gonna cut this into a 1-inch slice. You can just take the rind off on those individual pieces. And that's simply just by cutting that rind off. So either way, and we're gonna cut 1-inch cubes, and we're doing red and yellow. Those cubes are gonna go in water with a little pickling salt, and that actually has to sit overnight. That is then gonna be rinsed off. The next thing we're gonna do is put that in a pot, and we're gonna just simmer it for about 10 minutes. We just wanna kind of get them tender. They're pretty tender anyways, but we just wanna make sure that they're not too crunchy when they come out. So they've been cooking for about 10 minutes, so you can see that they're nice and soft, and I'm just gonna drain them in here. The second step is we're gonna make the brine. We're gonna do water and vinegar. This is actually the vinegar, so I use a combination of apple cider and white vinegar. And then of course, this is my sugar. So 1.5 cups of sugar, and we're gonna make the nice little brine with some spices. We're gonna have cloves and cinnamon. So it gives us this one warm and just kind of, I call it like a holiday spice, you know, it just makes you feel like it's holiday. So it's important to make a spice bag because you don't really want these to be inside your brine and then you have to worry later about getting all of these spices out. This is some nice ground up cinnamon sticks, and that's our clove. And that's really going to be the spices for the whole program. So I'm going to go ahead and fold that over, and I'm just going to use my twine and I'm going to make a little bow here, like a little bag, and that's what's going to be inside my brine. Just drop that in there. We're going to let that boil for about 10 minutes. Then we're going to prepare our cubes and our lemon slices and some cherries, and after the brine is ready, we're going to put that inside the pot. We're going to simmer that for another about 30 minutes. For me, the rind pickled is the best way to do it. It has that crunch, kind of like a cucumber does, so it really lends itself to pickling. The combination of that tartness with the lemon, the sweetness of both the rinds as well as those cherries, it's magnificent.
That's really good. So it's different than the old-fashioned Southern watermelon rinds. You put a really unique spin on that.
I did. I wanted to have the tang of the old-fashioned, but I also wanted to have that sweetness and that spice. It's very much a from the heart recipe.
I love it. So with food, it gives a personality and a little twist and the story. So thank you so much for being a part of another way of experiencing Arkansas agriculture and giving some amazing treats that people can pick up and take home.
Absolutely. Fantastic.
I'm gonna get
Hope you
another
enjoy
bite.
it. Please do.